What is going on, guys? It's your boy Pizza, and first and foremost, a huge thank you to EA Sports for flying your boy all the way down to Orlando and paying for my trip so I was able to record some early gameplay for you guys. We got a ton of stuff, but this one is going to be our first look at online team play. Now, the first thing that you probably see up on the screen is the 3 players over to your left and the 3 opponents over to the right. Now, in team play, there are 2 ways to play. A quick game, which is randomly going to put you in with 3 random opponents and make your positions random as well. And then you also have the regular team play where you can get in there with 2 other friends and either bring in your head coach, offense, or defense. Since this was a quick game, we regenerated our teammates along with the position and role that we are going to play. We are going to be the yellow Green Bay Packer user. If you look up on the top left, you can tell our role by looking at the logos next to our name. The shield meaning the defensive captain, playbook being the head coach who calls the timeouts and brings the uniforms onto the field, and lastly, the football meaning the offensive captain and also the guy that's gonna be at helm at the quarterback spot. There's just so much that I want to talk about this MUT squad that I honestly don't know where to start. I guess the first thing that I could say is, out of all the new features and gameplay additions that they added to Madden 18, MUT squads definitely seemed like it was the thing that everybody enjoyed the most. Even with the new features and new game modes that they added into Madden 18, everybody seemed like they were having the most fun with the team play feature that they added in Ultimate Team, myself included, as we get a very embarrassing user fail right there, but end up getting the tackle. But like I was saying, this team play stuff was ridiculously fun, and I'm not trying to sell you the game. I don't get any profits if you buy it. I'm gonna be 100% honest and transparent with you guys at all times. Now, I will say I do not remember having so much fun playing a video game in my entire life, whether it be Madden or something completely different. I'm not exactly sure if it was because we had 6 YouTube creators going crazy in the same exact room playing a team play game together with all the crazy reactions and stuff that you would get, or it's just the fact that you're finally able to play with your friends on the same exact team in an online Madden game. It's just crazy. You guys have to try it out for yourself to truly understand what this stuff is all about and to be able to play it for the first time. I was just so hyped about it. Now, this right here was our first offensive drive. Once again, I am the yellow user. We end up getting an incomplete pass on 4th down, which gives them a very good spot with field position. Now, there is a couple things that I would like to point out that a lot of you guys are probably questioning. Number 1, yes, it is 3-minute quarters, and at first I was really skeptical about it, and to be honest, I really didn't think that I was going to like that at all. But the true fact about it is, it makes all the games really exciting, and for the most part, there's really no shutouts. One play can completely change a game around, and the fact that you're able to get through more games, I mean, a game like this maybe will take 15 or so minutes, so you're able to play 4 or 5 games in an hour depending on how long the plays take. So for a very close and defensive game, a 0-0 tie in the 3rd quarter, we all bait on the user, which goes deep downfield, which leaves a wide open receiver across the middle on a crucial 3rd down and 21. That is something that you guys are going to want to perfect and pay a lot of attention to. What I have noticed that the users definitely like lurking around the user wide receivers whenever they're going deep downfield, which a lot of times opens up those computers on the deep in routes and slants across the middle. Like I said, guys, those get open a lot, so if you take advantage of those as much as you possibly can and don't always try to force feed it into those users, you're going to be doing good for yourself. We're kind of in a sticky situation now, down by 7 with only a minute to drive down and try to score some points. Now, this run play right here seems like it might be pretty overpowered. It's a lot of fun. Whether if you're the one on the sweep or the one blocking is something that you're able to contribute no matter what. Pay attention whenever you're not in on the play. Hold on, we just threw an interception, which was kind of unfortunate, and a very costly one at that, down by 7 points already with only 40 seconds left. We're going to have to rely on our defense to pull up something great. Now, we are able to get a lot of pressure on Tom Brady. There is another one. The defensive line of the Green Bay Packers seemed like they were playing out of their mind already with 4 sacks up to this point with 12 seconds left in the second. And believe it or not, we get another one right there, which was obviously really good for us. They end up calling one run play with a nice juke and actually end up picking up a few yards on that to make the field goal a lot easier. But nonetheless, we were down by 10 points going into the second half. Here we are. You guys know what needs to happen. We're versing the Patriots. They know how to keep a lead. We're taking this one out of the house. We actually end up picking up a pretty nice block, but barely make it out to the 19-yard line, which gives us pretty crappy field position to start the drive off. Now Aaron Rodgers dropping back. There's nobody open. I believe he's going to test the ball deep, and it ends up getting batted down for an incomplete pass. Deep balls down the field are pretty tough to do, especially whenever you do stuff like that. That's another interception, which is putting us in a terrible situation. Once again, you feel like I'm saying that over and over and over again, but it is the 100% truth. If there is one thing that you cannot do in team play, it is getting turnovers, and interceptions are key. Now, we forced a huge fumble there, but unfortunately for us, the Patriots were able to pick that fumble back up. After that huge play, you think we got him in a really good spot, right? But that might be wrong. A dump off short, and he ends up getting a ton of yards, making it a third down and short, and making it a lot more difficult for us. Good thing, though, that we have a sick defensive line and pick up yet another sack. It is crazy how much pressure that we are getting in on the New England Patriots quarterback. They end up picking up a field goal out of that, and we get a chance at a return. This will be my first ever kick return in Draft Champions. We beat 2 defenders, almost beating all 4, and we take it out to the 27-yard line. Now, I don't know if you guys prefer that camera angle or not. That's something that I personally put on myself so you can see the entire field. That's just me personally. If you guys don't like that camera angle, do know that you can switch it yourself. This will be a run play for us. It seems like every time that we get a handoff, we're running it for good yards, and if it ain't broke, why try to fix it? So let's go ahead and take another one with our running back, trying to strafe to get a block for me, but he barely snugs on Eric Weddle, and we only get a few extra yards on top of that. We probably should have got a lot more on it. But like I said, every time we're touching the football in the run game, it seems like we're getting a ton of yards. It feels so good to be able to get a good rushing game going. This one, a one-on-one tackle situation. The spin move probably should have worked there, but a crazy tackle animation is going to tackle us down, and it goes with a play action now. The play action should work, right? No, it didn't work. We threw another interception, and that's pretty much game over. Great. Alright, so right now we're basically playing for our dignity. We're trying to get something good to happen to make us look a little bit better. We have been doing good in the run game. The defensive plays that I have been calling have been working pretty well as we have really good coverage, but Aaron Rodgers shoots one all the way over to the right. Now, this is one complaint that you guys kind of got a little glimpse of right there, and it's a little hard to explain, so I'm going to try my best, and this is probably more of a problem that it is for me than it is for you guys, and it's going to be the camera angle. Okay, so say that you're on offense, you're a wide receiver, you need a big play, so you go deep down the left side. You can kind of see it here how the quarterback gets cut off a little bit, but if the quarterback rolls out to the right and you're a receiver or running back and you're over to the left, you really have no way of telling where exactly the quarterback is at, and it makes the plays really hard to do. If they were able to incorporate something similar to what FIFA does with their Pro Clubs game mode, where you're able to click in the left stick and see exactly where the ball is at, that would be so perfect for the game mode. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if this is more of a problem for me for recording gameplay and being able to show you guys the perfect clips possible as it would of just regularly playing. I don't know if you guys would have as much of a problem with it because it's really not that big of a deal, but it's definitely something that I would like to see them fix up a little bit. And oh yeah, you better believe with all the bad stuff that has been going on this game, we got ourselves a user interception, which felt absolutely great. And another catch to tee things off and get this drive started. We need 7 points. We have 30 seconds to make something happen, and for some reason our elite quarterback can't hit a wide open Rob Gronkowski, which makes a 4th down play for us, where we have a wide open receiver. You figure he should be able to catch it, but for some reason he's not able to come down with it. Now you can see we got 0 points on the board. There's no time left on the clock. We get a user interception once again. We go for the pitch to try to put some points up on the board, but unfortunately for us, the game ends 19-0. What a first ever team play game, huh? I will say this though, I had a chance to play about a half dozen other games besides this one in the Mud Squads arena. In every single game, aside from this one, obviously was very competitive. It all came down to a play or two that decided the game. We're gonna have a lot of gameplay coming from Mud Squads. We have a huge YouTuber tournament with everybody that was there at the event, and I will actually be bringing you the first round tomorrow. So if you're excited for that, please guys go ahead, download and subscribe. A lot more Madden 18 early access gameplay will be coming your way. I am very excited about this game. If you have any questions, please hit me up on my Twitter or download in the comments. Once again, if you're brand new, subscribe. If you enjoy the Madden 18 gameplay, hit that like button. More stuff will be coming very, very soon. And until next time, don't forget to keep God number one. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next time. Hey, yo, what's up? You actually made it to the end of the video. That's pretty dope. I didn't expect you to make it this long. Anyways, here's a free EA access code for anybody that submits it, courtesy of EA Sports. I actually got a lot more of these. Make sure you follow me on my Twitter. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and post one on there right now. But yeah, I guess go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe, and more EA access codes will be coming throughout all these Madden 18 videos. Look forward to them.